at this period, we're surrounded by so many forces. Some are negative, some are positive. And as a group of friends, we're really trying to raise our consciousness of what these positive forces are and what these negative forces are, and really develop the tools to combat these negative forces.
Being able to distinguish from these two forces will shape an individual and will allow the individual to grow. Having positive social forces will have a positive and elevated effect on the individual, whereas negative social forces will have a detrimental effect on the environment.
Media is well, sometimes it can be one of the most negative influences on young people today, I think, because they'll be teaching them about drugs, not teaching or telling them about drugs, money, and making that look like it's so cool, and that's destructive to people. So yeah, that's a very negative influence, and like you can see even in college, I feel like that sort of culture has been brought into young people like myself, and it sort of ends up being like a competition from people for what they're wearing and the personality and who gets more girls and stuff like that. It's all a competition, and I don't think that's how it should be. And
I've been reflecting on the environments that we spend time in as young people and thinking about the forces that act upon us in these environments, both positive and negative. And we've been thinking about it because if we know the positive forces that are acting on us, we can contribute more to those. So maybe forces like attraction to beauty, a thirst for knowledge. And if we understand the negative forces that are acting on us, we can protect ourselves from those and not contribute to them. So maybe like an individualistic society, materialism, self-centeredness, we can protect ourselves from those.
Striving for excellence, which is a positive force, but then if you have that in combination with self-centeredness, then that would help sort of lead to competition, which is another negative force, and then destroy mutual support, which is a positive force, and then this destroy friendships. So it was really interesting for us, as in for me, I have never really looked at it like that.
I think the thing that struck me most recently was that these forces are in the world, and in order to protect oneself from the destructive ones, one needs to be involved in intensely assisting to develop the next generation.